Yeah, I'm excited. I'm always excited to match wits with the best in the game and challenge ourselves.
Do you guys look at Baylor's offense at all, like in the offseason, or do you know enough about them to compare and contrast?
Yeah, they do some similar things to us. There's some differences too. Everybody's different. Everybody's got their own fingerprint. I think it's college football is a real copycat environment. In fact, you get ready for a team like Texas, and it's funny to see a weird formation that one team had success with, and then the next 4 games in a row you see the same thing. So nothing stays a secret very long in college football. Everybody's going to continue evolving, and if something's working for somebody, you can bet it'll be somewhere else next year.
How many quarterbacks do you think would play with what Marcus went through? Most just go on the shelf for a while?
Well, now that he's healthy, I'll talk about it.
Yeah.
The kid couldn't even jog 2 days before the Stanford game.
Yeah.
We didn't want anybody to know, obviously, because we wanted to protect him as much as we could. And he'd never say it because he cares so much about the team, but that's why it frustrates me to see what happened, with his accolades after that game. If people would have known how bad he was hurt and then watch him perform like that, it was a Warriors performance. It really was, and he almost brought us back in the end and gave us a chance to win. And I was surprised to see him running as fast as he did because, like I said, he couldn't even barely move a couple days ahead of that game. And I'm just so proud of that kid, who he is as a person and who he is as a football player.
Do you think the East Coast bias is real and they put all the Oregon attention into that one game and then forgot about it?
I think that might have had something to do with it. Our one big showcase for people that don't live on the West Coast was that game. It certainly wasn't our best game. Give a lot of credit to Stanford. They played a whale of a game and had a really good scheme for us on both sides of the ball. But yeah, I think the Pac-12 honestly was the best it's been since I've been in the Pac-12 this year, from top to bottom. There was hardly a game in the Pac-12 this year that if you didn't show up and play well that you couldn't lose. I don't really think that's the case in very many conferences. I hate to say there's a Pac-12 bias, East Coast bias, but watching what happened to Marcus and watching us be the only league without 2 BCS teams makes me wonder. It's really the first time I really thought that. But we're thrilled to be here. Getting a chance to play Texas is a big deal, so everybody's excited about it.
Marcus is selfless, and I believe him when he says he doesn't care about the Heisman and cares about the team. What would it mean to you next year if you were to get into the mix for that and maybe win?
Well, we're more worried about team goals than personal, but the kid deserved it this year because he's a phenomenal player. He's going to continue playing like a phenomenal player, so I have no doubt that he's going to be in the conversation next year.
When you hear Jackson Jeffcoat spent the Christmas holiday with his dad watching Oregon film, is that just one of those things? You have a dad as an NFL sack artist trying to break down your film from all the tape you saw in Colorado.
Yeah, I love Coach's kids. In fact, Joe Bernardi is our offensive GA. His dad's on the Colorado staff as well, and he's down here to watch the game too. So there's great people in this business, and tape gets out. So what we do and what we've done, it's on tape, it's on video, and it's not going to be any secret. I just admire the kid for watching that much tape, to be honest with you.
Scott, that was pretty candid. You were talking about Marcus's injury in the Stanford game. Did you have to slim down the playbook then against Oregon State? And is it nice now to be able to open up the playbook a bit more?
Yeah, Oregon State not as much. Really starting second half of UCLA. I don't know why nobody noticed, but we didn't run him at all. We stood him behind the line and threw quick passes and handed the ball off. It happened to him right before halftime at UCLA. Really Stanford, Utah, Arizona. Arizona, we started to be able to run him, but we just didn't design as much. By the time Oregon State came around, he was able to run, and we pretty much had our playbook back. Those guys just played a whale of a game, and it's nice to have all avenues open.
It's got to be nice, awesome to you to be able to go into this game, the last game of the season, to be able to open up and do some different things, right?
Yeah, I'm not a stats guy, so I don't know how many yards Marcus has rushed for or touchdowns, but I know it's quite a few. And when you take that element out of an offense, that's a big piece of what we do. So it's great to have him back healthy, and he's been running around in practice looking like Marcus, so it's fun to watch.